Okay. We're getting ready here. Slowly but surely, getting everyone into this lobby to get this bad boy fired up so we can get on to race week 8 of Tier 2 action in the Midwest F1 League. So I'll throw the link out on all the social medias to try and hopefully acquire as many bright faces and new faces as we possibly can here, as I for sure know that this is a very solid product and a very enjoyable product. But yeah, as you can see, we got 20 out of 22. One more driver to get in here, and then we can get right into the action. We got 2, 4, 5. Okay, we have someone on call just in case, but I see 6 reserves for this evening. Pork. Hey, dude. Oh, here, try this. Does that work? I've been screwing around with the MooBot here, trying to get it to work. MooBot's not a moderator. Oh my goodness. How doth I? So try and figure out how to make MooBot a mod on the channel. Oh, lovely stuff. Okay. Let's see. Does that work? Hey! There we go. Oh, I should make a list of commands. But anywho, as you can see, MooBot is now part of the Midwest F1 League, and it seems like we're about to get ready to go here as we're 1 minute past 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, so we are not too far off a schedule here. Not sure if Noganator is going to come in today. Add one to post the Discord to join though. Add one to post the Discord link to join. Okay. I mean, I can do that, Pork, but I feel like when you want to like talk to the person first before they just join. Like, shouldn't they know that it's like, because we've had that problem before where people were throwing in people that didn't even know that I was on PS4. But I mean, I can. I'll just custom commands. Alright. Oh. There we go. I even threw in an exclamation point. Like we're excited. So there's, I'm gonna put a little bit more work into it, but there's uptime, there's, like I just posted, Discord, there's YouTube, then there's standings, and then there's followage. Oh, did I spell that wrong? Followage. No, yes I did. Follow age. There we go. Yes, I shall do that. There you go, Enrique, I got you. Womp womp. Off the hop for Puffy Piglet. Because I can't remember who your name is. But K-Dog, up at the top already. I mean, a good solid first sector to start off right now. Mebbe, as expected, up at the top. Mystic Joker all the way down at 9. Where's Jacko down in 14th? Wow. Oh, K-Dog. As she gets outbroken by, looks like half the field. Freeman did serve a qualifying ban, so he's just doing that. Or is serving. There you go, Mebbe Mystic Joker now at the top. K-Dog unfortunately slipping way down the line. Noganator is in for the Haas, as there is no stat today. Stat and Hash, the teammates of Haas, both being replaced by Noganator and Spaceman tonight. Lord Zed, okay. Ooh, ZGS out of the session as well. K-Dog looked to get right at the edge of the track limits there, but I guess not far enough. Ooh, she's getting a little squirrely on those tires. Bloxham, nice to see in the chat. Oh, she is on an invalid lap. Okay. Well, we're going to start seeing times come through here. Mebbe getting pole. Mystic, the only other to go on the 142. This is Jinji his first race, or her first race, I'm not entirely sure. In third, Yolmir in fourth, solid effort. Asnik in fifth, and the rest will be told to you once I can see the rest of the screen. But not too bad. Jacko not seeming to have a good spa lap. Mebbe or Mebbe, I need to message him and see what he prefers for me to pronounce it. Actually, yeah, there you go. Jacko in 6th place. Lord Zed in 7th. Ooh, on the improper... Oh, yeah, look at that. Moobot coming in hot. Lord Zed, even after not getting his setup, throws up a 7th fastest time. Monkey Mafia, very respectable in 8th. Noganator, another Tier 1 driver in 9th. Scavney in 10th. Kaz with some hopefully better connection in 11th, JC in 12th, Sirius 13th, Corvette 14th, Freeman 15th, K-Dog 16th, Spaceman, Money Matt, OG Northerner, and quite a few were actually disqualified there. I didn't check, I didn't see that. Yes, Spa is a very unforgiving track. It requires a lot of your full attention in a lot of these sections there, especially sector 2, that windy sector 2, where there's a lot of areas where you can just veer off track and collect a little bit of a penalty. Kaz messaged me and said he bought a booster, so his net should be much better. Okay, so you heard it here first, folks. Kaz, after that potato Wi-Fi that he had last week, has bought a booster to hopefully, obviously, wait for it, boost his Wi-Fi. So, hopefully that does improve it. Ooh. I guess we waited long enough. Is there a rule for having to wait out the entire 2 minutes or a minute and a half or whatever it is between qualifying and the race there, Pork? I'm not entirely sure. I do so many of these bloody things. Almost crashed at Eau Rouge. You heard it here. Jacko with a pre-race interview saying that he almost crashed at Eau Rouge. We see a lot of familiar faces here. Monkey Mafia actually in a car right now deciding to get on his phone and tweet while he's on the grid waiting for the lights to go out as they go out. And we are underway. Mebbe and Mystic Joker up at the top. You're going to see a battle for those two this whole race. Mystic Joker actually got off way better than Mebbe, but Mebbe has the inside line. Pushes Mystic Joker out to the outside. We have a yellow flag already in Sector 1. I'm assuming there's some front wings already lost. There's going to be a battle here for this is Gingy. Actually, no, for Yolmir and Yolmir and Jacko get into each other and they spin out. Jacko is still on track, but Yolmir, unfortunately, his race is over as quick as it started. We have a virtual safety car, maybe? I'm not sure if it's a virtual or if it's a full-blown safety car. I don't see the safety car on track, so I think this is just virtual. What happened there? Well, from what I was able to catch late on, Yolmir and Jacko got into each other just before they came up for what is labeled turn 2 of Eau Rouge. They tapped, and then they both kind of swung out and then came back. Was it Nogano? I believe it was Yolmir and Jacko got into each other, hence why Yolmir is out of this race. Ooh, Asnik going way off after the restart there. He's going to go right down the line. He's going to come back just in front of his teammate, in front of Mebbe's teammate and Scavney there. Mebbe and Mystic have kind of separated themselves a little bit from this. Is Gingy already a second gap in between the two. Mystic getting right back on Mebbe. May take a thought about going into that bus stop chicane. Mebbe going to block the inside line. Mystic looking for a better racing line here. This is going to be an awesome battle. Jacko is going to have to really make up his pace for here today if he's going to want to catch up on those points. As currently it stands, Jacko did overtake Mebbe for the points championship with the Drivers' Championship. Those Hosses have been part of the most consistent in all of MidWest F1. You can throw them up there with Series 2 Sauber as some of the most consistent drivers and finishers here, with collecting points nearly every weekend and podium after podium. Not many race wins, but I mean, you don't need all of them when you're just collecting points after points. Random Series overtook Noganator, as does Jacko. A couple of Tier 1 drivers here going for a little bit of a battle. Noganator thinking about taking it around the outside, but Jacko has the later break into the better traction and will follow up into 8th place. Noganator knocked down into 9th after being in 7th place for a moment there before Sirius takes him over, but Sirius unfortunately goes way wide. Now his position's in jeopardy, not just 8th, but also, not just 7th, sorry, but 8th. Is able to regain back to 8th position. Noganator still in 9th. Magico finds himself now into 7th after that first lap crash. With this being Spa and a very long track, we're only going to see 11 laps here. It's just 25% race the way we start. Noganator going onto the gravel there. Goes back on Aztec as he's the Taylor of this pack as he almost loses it and finds himself right into the wall. Joker thinking about another lunge at that bus stop chicane, but not enough. Money Matt picking up his first penalty of the day, and the first penalty of the day in Tier 2. Ooh, Lord Zed looking to go at JC here. Gets a much better run out of that bus stop chicane. He's going to go around the outside. He does hold it around the outside and will get 5th place. Jacko now slots in behind Blackley as these three are going to go up in a conga line up Eau Rouge. JC getting a little squirrely there. Jacko gets a very good run out of Eau Rouge there. He should be able to overtake JC fairly easy, and also looks at overtaking Lord Zed. Lord Zed holds on to that position. A couple penalties speeding into the pit lane there, so they'll be serving those as they pit, with OG and Freeman going into the pit. JC braking extremely late compared to the two in front of him. Nearly gets a little bit of his front wing taken off for it. This battle between Mebbe and Mystic is just going to go on forever, I'd imagine. So even if Mystic overtakes Mebbe, I don't think Mebbe is just going to let that go. Both these are some very unbelievably quick drivers, something that I can't fathom. So it's just going to be an absolutely brilliant race. Oh, Noganator launching up this positions here. It seems that Sirius went off, and I think the other drivers were avoiding that. And then Noganator was able to find the gap. Sirius still hasn't collected himself off, as you can see him. There he gets going now in Sector 2 there. Noganator launches all the way up the order into 6th place. Scavney now looking to take a lunge. Looking at the outside, but Noganator parks that car right in the middle of the track and doesn't really give Scavney much of an area to take a lunge for 6th place here. But, Clog, if you can PM me... Oh, there you go. Magico just shoots around the outside on Scavney there and takes 7th place back. Sirius into the pits. Mystic looking at a lunge on the inside. Mebbe able to hold that position in 1st place is still his for now. Jacko having that DRS on Noganator. And will take 6th position. Noganator able to hold on to 6th. Scavney slightly trailing behind. Ooh, Money Matt and Kaz battle for 11th here. And Money Matt in his first race will overtake. Oh, Random Sirius seems to have lost it in Eau Rouge there, and we have just a virtual safety car, I believe. So it is a full-blown. We'll see if... Yeah, that is Random Sirius. Oh, as you can... His front right tire is completely gone. But yeah, Clogmonger, PM me the link for the donations on Venmo, or whatever it is, and I'll make a command for the Twitch here. It was just a virtual safety car, so we are back live and DRS is enabled. The top 3 racers are early into the pits here. The Spa track does shred tires. Monkey Mafia now in the lead. We're going to see where Mystic and Mebbe come out here. Ooh, Mebbe's having a little bit of trouble getting traction. Noganator looking to go wheel to wheel with Mebbe, as he had the far better pace. But that gap wasn't really there. Scabney and Mystic going wheel to wheel. Scabney braking very much later than Mystic, and as he's doing his teammate a favor here, slowing up Mystic Joker and trying to allow for a gap between him and Mebbe to open up. As he's looking to go around the outside, Scabney not giving way. You can see Mebbe going off into the distance now, just behind Jacko. Jacko still yet to pit. Ooh, it seems that Scabney was overtaken by both Mystic and Noganator there. But unfortunately, me being on the fresher tire wasn't able to pass Jacko. Mebbe's looking to do that soon here. Maybe thinking about it into the chicane. Jacko going to defend the inside. We may see him into the pit. No, he decides to stay out for another lap on those softs. Lord Zed and Noganator into the pits. Scabney opts to stay out. Another 3-second penalty for Money Matt. Mystic right on the tail of Mebbe here for what is the battle for first place. Jacko with no DRS. Mebbe will and should overtake for the lead. Goes around the outside, and that turns into the inside into what is that chicane, and Jacko not able to defend Mystic as well, as they will go off scot-free. A little bit of a lockup from Mebbe there. Jacko trying to hold up these drivers for as long as he can, but unfortunately he's on the oldest of tire compounds there. Now Mystic and Mebbe are just going to drive off into the sunset here. Jacko, as I said, with those fairly old tires, won't be able to keep pace with these two drivers. Jacko thinking about, or sorry, Joker thinking about a look on Mebbe there. He's going to have to find some other part of the track to take a lunge. See, Jacko actually staying out one more, and Mystic actually overtook Mebbe there on that straight. Something must have gone wrong with Mebbe, because that is not that long of a straight for Joker to do an overtake there, but Mebbe's probably going to get that position back. JC Blackley picking up the 3-second time penalty. Now, is anyone as confused as I am for what just happened there? It looked as if Mebbe was slowing down in behind Joker here. There has to have been something that was going on. But as you heard yesterday, Joker's strongest attribute is when he has no one in front of him. So now, can Mebbe keep pace with just open pace with Joker here? With Joker in front and looking at the track, there's absolutely no one now on the same sector as him in front of him. So he's got plenty of open air ahead. Mebbe seems to have the better straight line speed in this race. We go on to the 8th lap here. Joker sets fastest lap. Jacko finally into the pit. A little bit of a lockup from Mebbe there, not what you want. 4 full laps to go here at Spa. And make sure after this race is over, you stay tuned in as we have the scraps race. Mebbe with just over a half a second out of Joker here. Rapidly making up time. No battery to help him out more. Brings it within 0.2 of a second, but that's about as close as he's going to get. Scavney still yet to pit. Asnick and Lord Zed battling for what is most likely going to be 5th place. Ooh, is Asnick's season opening there on Lord Zed. Gives him a little bit of a love tap on the back right tire. I'd like to say passenger side, but there's no passenger side. Ooh, gets a little bit high on that curb, and as he gets pushed back down, nearly loses it, but very well done to hold on to that. Mebbe not letting Joker get too far. Lord Zed pushing a little bit too much and picking up a penalty for it. Mebbe's fairly low on battery here, as is Joker, so Mebbe's able to... Scavney finally into the pit here with 3 full laps to go. Mebbe seems to have taken a cleaner line now within 4/10. DRS is open, as you can see. Into the slipstream, Joker goes to defend the middle. Mebbe taking a look and decides to opt out. Not enough for him this lap. Now, once again, the battle goes back if Joker can shake Mebbe here. Both are very familiar with each other and have raced against each other in many of other leagues, finally bringing their talents over to the Midwest F1 League, as they know that that's where the highest quality is at. That is it. Just kidding. No, there's far better. It's far better. No, there's far other leagues. Not just us, and we respect those leagues, but we truly believe that Midwest has the best product. Ooh, Scavney and Noga actually holding off Scavney there. Scavney on now the far fresher medium compound. Noga looking for a top 10. 8th place will probably be the best he's going to do in this race. This Joker's closing that gap between him and Asnick. Scavney actually has loads of battery saved up here, where Noganator is squeezing every little last drop. That gap between Mebbe and Mystic still holding steady at a half a second. You've seen Mystic open it up a little bit, but with the help of DRS on Mebbe for that straight there, he's able to bring it back close. Mebbe's struggling to keep pace with Mystic and to also save up the battery here. Just over a half a second. I don't think this is close enough for him to take a look, especially with the little amount of battery that he has. Mystic is also very much struggling for battery here as well. ZGS picking up his first penalty of the day. He may think about, or he's going to have to take some sort of lunge at some point here. Scavney ends up getting the job done for 8th place there. Oh, actually he gets loose on his wheels. Nogator now thinking about a lunge to the inside, as yes he will, and brakes very hard into that turn. And will take 8th place back. Scabney actually wheel to wheel with Nogator, gets a much better jump. Looking to hold around the outside, they touch. Scabney's able to hold the better traction and will take 8th place. It's not over yet here, as there's one more lap to go. Getting back on board with the battle for first. Mystic has held this lead since lap 7, I believe. Ooh, as you see that gap now get pushed above a second. He's having to use his battery just to bring it within DRS sec. He will collect DRS going through Eau Rouge here. We'll throw it on, but you can see that battery is completely out. And he might have a little bit of extra gas in the tank, because I don't see a warning light from him, but you can see it from Mystic. You've actually gained quite a bit of time there in that straight. Ooh, Jacko having to go off track to avoid his teammate Freeman. And all those... Oh, Mebbe unfortunately picking up a penalty, and all those laps of hard work will come to an end. Mystic and Asnik... Or Jacko, and I don't know why I'm getting Jacko and Mystic Joker so confused today. Jacko taking 6th place. But yeah, as you saw there, Mebbe having to really push, gives himself a 3-second time penalty. And that looks like that's going to be the end of the battle, where Mystic Joker is going to take 1st place for the Spa Grand Prix. This is Gingy and Spaceman collecting a penalty. This is Gingy in his first race in the Midwest F1 League, throwing what is going to be a podium for the Renaults. OG Northerner picking up a penalty. And Mebbe, for good measure, does throw up a fastest lap, but it is just not enough for him today. Extra points in the pocket, but unfortunately not enough to get the job done. Kaz and ZGS, the teammates, had a little bit of a battle there. Not enough track left for Lord Zed to get 4th place. Asnik in 7th, as you see Jacko coming over the line there in 6th. Actually, he goes up into 5th. Lord Zed collecting some penalties. Scavney in a respectable 8th place, getting some solid points for the McLarens there. Nogator represented the Haas for replacement in 9th. OG Northerner 78 Corvette, and Freeman coming 16th, 17th, 18th. K-Dog as she finishes up in the top 10. JC Blackley 11th. ZGS and Kaz looking to come over in 12th and 13th. Ooh. There we go. Kaz does come over the line. Money Matt collecting many of penalties and finds himself down in 14th. Spaceman, last one to finish this race. As that gap between him and OG really isn't in dispute right now, so all these penalties that Spaceman did collect today, which were 9 seconds worth, isn't going to be that much of a difference. We come over the line. We had a pretty solid race. I'm going to have to talk to Mebbe about what truly happened there with why he didn't take a lunge. But I don't know, very confusing stuff, to be honest. Let's see if I can get an answer from him quick. Mystic and Mebbe in a 1-2. This is Gingy, as I say, going into a podium in his first race in Formula, I guess, 1, Series 2. But if you like what you see here, this race, and with the race following, which will be the Scraps race, is going to go up on our YouTube channel. As you can just hit that exclamation point YouTube for the command for the links, as I just did that right there for you, if you're interested. Mebe's typing here. Okay, hopefully we might be able to get an answer on why. As it seemed that you could see as much as I could. Mebe looked like he had a good run on to Mystic there. We're kind of opted out of that. Mystic coming over 1, Mebe 2. This is Genji in the Scotland flag. In 3, Monkey Mafia 4, Jacko 5th, Asnick, Lorzez, Gavney, Dominator, K-Dog, JC Blackley, ZGS, Kaz, Money Matt, Spaceman, OG Northerner, 78 Corvette, C. Freeman, and then the 2 that didn't finish the race was Random Series and Yolmir. Oh, that was just off the top of my head as well. I thought of waiting for the last lap, then almost lost with. Okay. So yeah, I thought that as well. He was waiting for the last lap to make the move, but as I drop my, I throw my controller. Oh, what are we looking here? You can see all the trophies. Podium finishes 1, pole positions 2. All right, total points 18. Yeah, that's unranked. That's probably when I was just racing stat a couple of times there. Oh yeah, see, not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, so that's what my thought was. Mystic and Mebe exchanging pleasantries there. But some very solid stuff here. Mebe, I guess, just regretting not taking that lunge. As you can see, he really had an opportunity to take that lunge, but opted out of it. So I mean, it is what it is. You live and you learn. But be sure to stay tuned. Monkey Mafia filling in tonight for Stat. Stat unfortunately wasn't able to lead this charge of what is Series 2, the Friday series. That will actually be moved to the same start time as Series 1 following the end of this season, as we take a 2-week break, but only be a 1-week break for Series 2, as they had their schedule pushed back 1 week with, unfortunately, the Codemaster servers being down all the way back in the 4th race of the year for CODA, which got pushed back. Mystic Joker ended up taking that race a week late, and then we've been pushed all the way here to Spa. So like I said, the Series 1 and Series 3 will be finishing on normal schedule times, where Series 2 will be pushed back 1 week, and we'll be going into what is our 2-week break. But our 2-week break isn't truly going to be a 2-week break, as we are going to try and set up a 4-league battle with a couple of other leagues, as I mentioned before, a couple of respectable leagues, to hopefully we can host up a fun scrimmage, I guess. Let's call it a scrimmage. Game of shinny, if you're Canadian. To hopefully see what the other leagues can bring, and then show off what our league can bring. As I think it was Sly Dog Racing, they hosted the last one. Infinite Gamer, I believe, is up on his channel if you want to go check that out, but not to promote other streams. But hey, you know what, hopefully if we do it, then they'll do it for us. It's all good to have cross promotion. So yeah, we had a couple of our drivers go represent us. Honestly, we didn't get the results that we were hoping for, but we're looking to get our revenge and host our own. So hopefully we can see some quality stuff there. And you know what, you're going to see quality stuff with Stat and Crash being the host for that, as you know you're getting the highest quality of commentating. As I trip over myself saying how good of a commentator I am, I trip over my tongue being a bad commentator. But you know what, just whatever. Okay, just waiting for Monkey Mafia to get this stream set up here. If you want to check out the standings, by all means go right ahead. If you're a fan of what you see, make sure you shoot us a follow. We run Wednesday to Friday, starting at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, 12:30 if you're in Australia, 2:30 a.m. if you're in England, 12:30 p.m. actually. So anyone want to talk about anything? Anyone want to talk about how Atlanta beat Carolina yesterday? Thursday Night Football? No? Anyone got predictions for the weekend? I need to take a sure win for the weekend for a football game. That's a little bit of a goal for you, people in chat. I need a win. Look at the games that are supposed to happen on Sunday and Monday and let me know which game I need to take. And I will let you know if I've picked that team or if I haven't picked that team. Hopefully. Started off a little slow. Had a couple of misses off the hop, but I'm looking to keep it solid for the rest of this year on my football predictions as I get distracted. But you know what? As I can get myself back on track here, number 3 for the most engine manufacturer wins at Spa. Third place with 10 is Ford. Some fun stuff here. With the amount of years that, I guess, I mean, there's only so many manufacturers, but, I mean, Ford doing good, going from 68 to 92, the constructor wins. Or, sorry, with the engine manufacturer wins. The most constructor wins is Ferrari with 18. The most recent, of course, coming in 2019, and also getting 2018 as well. But since then, it was only 2009 was their one prior to that. We have 5 red lights, and they go out. You see Yolmir up at the top, unfortunately, crashing out first lap. Will get the go-ahead. Seems to get overtaken by Sirius as we have some gnarly pinching in the corner, and just front wings and carnage everywhere. Okay, Yolmir and Random Sirius come out seeming okay. A quick look on their front end. They have their entire front wing, but we had some absolute chaos in the back of the pack there. You can see who's jumped up the most positions. Jacko seems to be doing the best. Mystic Joker's actually jumped up quite a few. Mebbe, not as much as he was hoping for, with his anarchy in the first lap here of the scraps race. You just don't know what you're going to get with it. Go Saints. Okay. Who do the Saints place? But you're getting distracting me. Scabby and Jacko are still battling for position. Money Matt and Jacko actually still are going in for 7th place. Jacko going around the outside on Money Matt. Ooh, Money Matt and Jacko touch. Money Matt gets twisted a little bit there, and he falls down the order. Where is he? He's back on track and in 14th place. Jacko overtaking his teammate there. K-Dog picking up penalty, 3-second penalty and 1 gain play is interesting. Jacko getting some serious pace here and making up some serious ground. ZGS getting a little bit of a lockup. Jacko should be able to overtake him easily here. Actually, ZGS picks up some proper speed. Jacko has the later of braking and the better of track, and ZGS fights for as long as he can, but Spaceman out of the session early. As just with 1 lap through, he is DNF'd. Ooh, OG Northerner finds himself into the wall at Eau Rouge. Jacko looking to get up on the podium here. Ooh, he's getting pinched by Kaz a little bit there. As you can see his character in game saying, hey, what the heck, dude? Kaz and ZGS and the Alpha Tories following the Alfa Romeo here. OG Northerner, known as somewhat of a scraps race specialist, finds himself not being able to collect any points on the scraps race today. Freeman and K-Dog get into it, and K-Dog spins out Freeman. Freeman now backwards and way down the order. Mystic Joker in 6th place is looking to size up the AlphaTauris here. He's going to have a little bit of a tough go. Overtakes ZGS fairly easily there, so I'm not getting a good camera angle from the game. very solid run out. Looking at the inside line, Kaz goes hard to defend. Mystic goes around the outside and should take over that position. As he does, he ends up getting both AlphaTauris in the third sector there. One at the beginning and one at the end. Ooh, Kaz actually does a nice little switchback through the bus stop chicane, and we'll take the inside line. Mystic's got his work cut out for him here. Not as easy as he thought it was going to be. Gets pushed off, but has the better straight line speed on Kaz. Will collect back fifth. Actually, no, he doesn't. It seems maybe he collected that position when he went off track and had to give that back up. Kaz going off, but won't get DRS. Yes, Mystic will get DRS. We'll take the inside line. Kaz pushes him right off track here. As you see some elbows out racing here, but Mystic finally gets the job done. Scavney overtakes ZGS there. Mebbe finally working his way up the order, as you can see him there. Scav and ZGS. Ooh, you see some very much elbows out racing here. Just Kaz and Scavney getting right into it. Scavney not giving way. Ooh, as he gets a lovely little turn around Pouhon. I believe that's how you said it. Turn 12 there, and we'll take 5th place. You can see Lord Zed trying to work into that as well as Mebbe. Looks like we lost a car all the way in the back there. It might be Noganator. Mebbe's still trying to fight for positions here. He's going to have both the AlphaTauris to deal with. As these AlphaTauris are parked side by side along the track. Ooh, this is Gingy looking at the inside. Ooh, we have some chaos here. This is Gingy re-enters. Not too bad, but the AlphaTauris have proved to be very difficult to be overtaken. Actually, it was Asnick and the Williams. There you go. Kaz falls back into 9th place now, looking to be in 10th after Lord Zed wants to overtake him as well. I'm not sure what to make of this. Ooh, we have word from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Workshops, that Kaz is verging on a race van with the way that he's driving. So he's going to have to smarten up. Mebbe going, oh, purple through Sector 1, then taps ZGS, and then ZGS ends up taking out This is Gingy. Mebbe being able to break later into that, unfortunately, was his own demise as he gets the back of ZGS. Now This is Gingy after his 3rd place podium, looking at another solid finish here in the scraps race. He's going to have to just pick up some late session points. Still a very large midfield battle here. JC and K-Dog were going at it there. You see Lord Zed sizing up Mebbe now, with Mebbe having that broken wing. Lord Zed having oodles of battery saved up here, right into Mebbe's slipstream. We're into the final lap. Random Sirius does lead this race. He gets a far better line out of that bus stop chicane. But Lord Zed, with that DRS, will bring himself back nice and tight. Mebbe getting a lock up into turn 1. Lord Zed needs to keep it tight through Eau Rouge here. He's using overtake, so he's going to really take a lunge here. Yes, he does. He hits that very well, and will get DRS and should easily have 7th place here. Mebbe giving way and then slotting back into the slipstream. Lord Zed actually goes purple through Sector 1. This is Gingy, unfortunately, adding insult to injury, picks up the penalty. After that crash, just lays calms at the beginning in turn 7 there. He won't be able to, or won't have enough race left to make up all those positions. All the way down into 13th place. Still a very respectable and very honorable effort from the Renault race driver in his first attempt at the Midwest F1 League here today. He does collect a podium, but unfortunately that would be it. Going back up to the top here, we'll see Random Series come over the line for a race win in the scraps. Yolmir coming over second, as yes he will. No penalties have been... Oh, Jacko unfortunately had a couple of penalties and goes into 4th place. Mystic collecting a double podium. Doing the double podium, which is very solid to see. Mebbe jumping over ZGS. Lord Zed going into 8th. K-Dog, she gets 9th. There's a 10th and a 9th place for her. JC in the Red Bull going to 10th. Monkey Mafia and the Merc going 11th. Kaz, teammate of ZGS, and AlphaTauri going 12th. This is Gingy coming over in 13th. As I said before, collecting a podium in the first race. Money Matt in 14th. Noganator, not the race that he was hoping for, in 15th. 78 Corvette, as we can get right on board with him. Going into the bus stop chicane. Getting pretty high on that curve, taking it nice and easy, cooling down the engine. Ah, screws it, throws on the DRS, or throws on the battery. Go look back at Kaz. Oh, sorry, a little late for that part. And that is all she wrote here today. Yes, indeed, that was crazy. Just seeing if I can pick off any information here. But there you go, Random Series coming over. Yes, that is 2 podiums for the Renault. Very true. As the Renault picks up the win here in Random Series, the reserve driver tonight, as he actually represents the Red Bull in Series 1. Let me go back quickly and see on the results. When was the last time we had a double podium in the feature and in the sprint? Going back. All the way back to Italy, where Jacko did it, finishing first and then running the grid and finishing 3rd. So Mystic finishes first and then finishes 3rd. As we can go from that point, Mystic 3rd, Jacko 4th, Scavney, Mebbe, ZGS, Laura Zed, K-Dog, JC, Monkey Mafia, Kaz, this is Gingy, Money Matt, Noganator, and 78 Corvette, finishing off of the guys that were able to collect points today, as the others won't be able to with the DNFs. Okay. Some not heated discussions, but some discussions, say the least, going on into the page. But that will be it for us tonight. You know what, maybe we gotta figure out something. No, it's too late notice for tonight, but thank you once again for tuning into the Midwest F1 League. If you like what you see, go check us out at YouTube. I will get that link in for you right now. Shoot us a follow on Twitch and on Twitter and on Instagram, as I need to actually put that in there. If you want to be a part of the Midwest F1 League, type in Discord type exclamation point Discord into chat there, and you'll get a link right into our Discord, and you can be a part of the Midwest F1 League. But if you just like to watch us race, then please just go follow us on YouTube and shoot us a like, shoot us a share, just do what you can to help us get our name out there, as we very much appreciate all of that. And with that said, I guess I'll just kind of go into the schedule for next week, as we start next week in Wednesday night, and our first race at Abu Dhabi. And I'm personally very much of a fan at Abu Dhabi. I think it's a very good track. Yes, Abu Dhabi at 6:30, where you can see, I mean, all of your favorites are there. All of your popular drivers are in the Tier 2, or in the F2 series. A lot of these guys that do go in the Tier 1 and Tier 2 race into that as well, as that was more of a mix of both leagues, just for a fun league to represent the F2 cars. Can Sauber keep up that crazy pace that they somehow are doing this entire year, where they just like don't go a race without finishing on the podium? So go check that out. It'll be once again me doing a solo effort on that stream. Monkey Mafia covering myself for this past Wednesday, as unfortunately as I was away. So very well done from him, as I was able to go back and watch that broadcast, and it was very good. So go shoot him a comment or something in the YouTube section or whatnot, just letting him know that he did a good job, as I feel like he very much did. So yes, next Wednesday at Abu Dhabi as we start our race week, and then Thursday is the big boys in Tier 1 going at COTA and USA Grand Prix, so you can see a lot of your favorites go there. And then we will be at Baku, so we're going to have two new tracks or circuits for MidWest to go race at in Abu Dhabi, and then Baku Wednesday and Friday for Tier 2. So hopefully we can see you all there. And yeah, so as I'm about to bring it to an end here, as I said, go follow us on all of our social media channels. We run from everything from Instagram to TikTok, so go check all that lovely stuff out, and hopefully we'll be seeing you next Wednesday. And that's about it for me. Goodbye.